Hello, I'm here during the lunch rush with Janice, who owns her own food truck.
Best cheesesteaks in town.
Janice traded up to Geico Commercial Auto Insurance for her food truck business. We're here where she needs us most.
They sure are.
We make it so easy for her to save, with customised coverage that grows with her business. Sorry, I just get so emotional talking about saving folks money.
Not this onion I'm chopping?
It's just so beautiful. Oh yeah, no, it's the onion.
Get a commercial auto insurance quote today at geico.com and see how much you could save. It feels good to Geico.
You're listening to this podcast, so I know you've got a curious mind. Here's a helpful fact you may not know yet. Drivers who switch and save with Progressive save over $900 on average. Pop over to Progressive.com, answer some questions, and you'll get a quick quote with discounts that are easy to come by. In fact, 99% of their auto customers earn at least one discount. Visit Progressive.com and see if you can enjoy a little cash back. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. National average 12-month savings of $946 by new customers surveyed who saved with Progressive between June 2024 and May 2025. Potential savings will vary.
Every team, every topic, everywhere. This is Believe.
Under the leadership of Taylor Jenkins, we had a great run there, second seed. That year we were also lucky to more or less to have pretty good, healthy roster. And guys just loved each other. Energy was amazing, really competed for each other. I really enjoyed every second of my time with Memphis Grizzlies. And, obviously a lot of things changed. That's happening in life, that's happening in NBA all the time. Things are going through ups and downs. All of that is a part of the NBA journey. Unfortunately, Memphis had a bunch of injuries, bunch of hiccups that really slowed them down.
Hey, Coach, I know you try to take it day to day, but have you had time to take in the success you've had this season and take a time to enjoy what you've accomplished as a team, as an organization this year?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's day to day. It's continue to try to find ways to help the team, how we can continue to improve and be the best versions of ourselves. I'm testing myself every single day, how I can be a better leader, better coach. So time for a reflection is probably around after summer league.
Darko Jameson is available?
Jameson is available. IQ went through non-contact workout today, so he's going to be slowly progressing. Everybody else is available.
Now that you've had a chance to look back, the game against Sacramento, what do you take away from that? What kind of response are you hoping for?
I think every game is the opportunity to learn something, right? Especially after a loss, especially after a tough loss. Night before that, we played in Detroit. We played a competitive game there against a really good team. We had our chances against Sacramento. There were a couple of situations that we needed a little bit more of discipline and then being on the same page just to close that game the right way. And small things, fouling DeRozan when you cannot, put your hands in there. Obviously rebounding was a huge part of that game. And it was not really it was just one player that did not box out his man. It was a lot of rotational box outs that we missed in that game. We have an amazing group of players. We have a high character guys that want to win, that want to do the right thing. So that's going to be a great opportunity for us to learn from that and, move on.
Darko, when those little lapses do happen of maybe a loss of focus for a minute, is there a way that you can try to slow that from maybe, snowballing in a way?
I used my 6 timeouts in 3 quarters, and I needed 7 more timeouts. But I sent email to NBA at halftime. They did not respond. Sometimes you got to learn how to play through when you you use it when things are snowballing. How you can take a deep breath, how you can slow down, how you can go to some things offensively that we know that we can have success with. It felt in that game that we were chasing the magical play that we did not have enough patience just to carry out the whole game. And that's something that's important for us to learn how to play games like that.
I also know that visit to St. Jude really important for you and the team. Can you tell me a little bit about that experience yesterday?
Yes, I was first time introduced to St. Jude's when I was with the Oklahoma City Thunder, and we paid a visit over here to the hospital, and I was blown away. Amount of love and care they have for the patients, how they treat, how they treat families. It's such a unique place, unique in the world, that you have a hospital that does not charge anything, for all their patients. And really touched me, meeting some of those patients and living after that over here in Memphis and having opportunity to visit more frequently, created some relationships with people at St. Jude, and I really like, we took our players yesterday for a visit, and players came to me and they thanked for the opportunity to be there, and they were the ones were trying, to take away their time and connect with patients and to give back. So I think the visit was amazing, and it's always inspiring to be part of that.
Darko, you spent time in the city. What do you think the perception is of Memphis and this franchise across the league?
I don't care what the rest of the world thinks. I have my opinion. I love the people of Memphis. I had amazing time over here, living in East Memphis in Germantown. I love the food. I love every single time when I come over here. I like the park by Mississippi River, go for a run. I love Shelby County. I had amazing time over here, and I love people of Memphis. So that's my perspective of Memphis. Thank you.
If you like the show, please take a moment to rate, review, and subscribe. It really does help the show to grow. Thank you for listening.